Hi everybody, this is Tina, and hi everybody, this is Katina Martinez, and I wanted to get started with our blog training, and I wanted to do a little intro video first, just so you guys know where we're going and kind of what to expect. So with this training is going to be a PDF file, and it's like 7 pages long, so it's really long this week. Don't let that scare you guys, okay? I said in our meeting, in our Loves to Stamp meeting, that the hardest part of blogging is setting up a blog. And so right now I'm gonna take you from beginning to end on setting up a blog. So it's evening time and you guys are gonna hear my kids. I always say on my videos, on my blog, you're gonna hear them. Violet's gonna be crying, the baby's gonna be crying, everybody's gonna be crying probably. So just so you know. So first, I'm gonna show you guys how to set up a very simple blog. And my hope is that I'm gonna show you how to set up that simple blog that you can carry over into your business. So you'll notice that our PDF file, the header of our PDF file matches our blog. And I did that on purpose because just like with my blog, the header of my blog, the very top of my blog, is also what I put on all of my files for my customers. So if I'm doing a stamp club of the month, if I'm doing a new catalog letter, all of that, the very top of it matches my blog, and that is what we call branding. And so what I want to do is I want to create a brand for myself that is that people recognize. So my business cards, my business forms, my letters, my documents, my blog, everything matches. And I'm going to give you a way to do that, and hopefully it'll make it easier for you. So then, like I said, this is going to be the most work. We're going to spend the most work the next couple weeks, the first few weeks, in setting things up, okay? And then the other thing that I really want to encourage you guys is not to compare your blog. Don't compare your blog, your situation, to my blog, Patty's blog, Cindy's blog, Wendy's blog, anybody's blog, okay? Because first of all, blogging is very difficult, okay, in that it takes a lot of work. And it's not, I saw a little picture thing on Facebook recently that was like this little cutesy saying that was like, blogging is not a get rich quick kind of scheme, okay? And it's really not. I'm not telling you guys to start a blog and next week you're gonna have online orders pouring in and you'll be the top demonstrator by next week because you have a blog. That's not at all true. And a lot of work goes into it, a lot of time goes into it, and that's okay. We can do that, but I just want to be clear that it does take a lot of work, and I don't want you guys comparing your blog to anybody's blog. And I'm gonna share a little secret with you guys. There are 3 Stampin' Up! Demonstrators that I have bookmarked on my computer, and I look at their blogs weekly. And I case a lot of their stuff. And I only have 3, and I have them for 3 separate reasons. And Angie Judah, Chicken Scratch, my Chicken Scratch, is in those 3. And I look at her blog to get Stampin' Up! ideas, okay? So I look at her blog to case her stuff. I copy her cards. I copy her little treat bags, okay? Angie Judah recently redid her blog and launched a new website, a new blog, and she says on one of the videos where she was launching her blog, she says, you know, she paid somebody to do it. So I don't compare my blog to her blog because every single thing I did on my blog, I did myself. I didn't pay anybody to do it. So I've had to figure everything out. I've had to find my own way, okay? So that's the first thing is that sometimes you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So don't go look at Mary Fish's blog or Angie Judah's blog or my blog and say, oh, it's not, my blog isn't as good as their blog, so I might as well not do this, because that's not true. And you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know if somebody has paid somebody hundreds of thousands of dollars to do their blog the way they want it, okay? So that's the second thing, is we're not going to compare. We're just going to start our own blogs, find our own interests and our own niche, and then that's what we're going to do. And mainly, we're going to start a blog so that we can connect to our customers. And so you can say to a customer or a potential customer, please come visit my blog. Please come see me. Hear what I have to say about Stampin' Up!, okay? So let's see. I'm going to go over the basics of shooting a video, taking photos for your blog, all of that. So I have about 6 weeks worth of stuff planned out to share with you guys. And this all comes from a place of blogging. I've been blogging now for about 4 years, and I did do this for fun. So there was a period of time in my life where I was just blogging for fun. And as crazy as it seems, I did just do it for fun, and I loved it, and I still love it. But now I do it more for Stampin' Up! And for my business, okay? So I will be going over like the basics of that, and all of this comes from a lot of blogging and a lot of research. So I've spent countless hours researching how to make my blog look more professional, how to make it flow more professional. And then I just want to end this introduction by saying, if you're doing something that works for you, keep doing it. Like, I'm not saying that I'm an expert and do everything this way, okay? I want to give you guys some ideas and some help in starting a blog, but you definitely have to find what works for you, what works best for you, and what you like, and then do that, okay? So don't think that it has to be all the way I'm saying, okay? And then 2, I will say, if you have had a blog for 3 months or less, you can start over with anything, okay? If you've just started your blog and you've had it for less than 3 months, and we're going through and we're starting some stuff, and you realize like, oh, I didn't do that, or oh, I would like to do that, or I would like to change that, by all means do so. If you have had your blog 3 months or longer, I'm gonna suggest that you just work with what you have, because there's some specific reasons for that, but mostly because the longer you have your blog, the more it gets okay, lost the word. Okay, so the more it gets, now what word am I looking for? The more it gets embedded into the internet. That's the word I'm looking for. So the more hits you're getting, the more Google is pulling stuff from your blog, pulling words from your blog, and you're starting to get embedded in the internet, and you're starting to come up on searches, and you're starting to pop up with things, and so you don't want to just start over at the very beginning if you've been blogging for longer than 3 months, okay? So, and we'll work with that. If you've had a blog for longer than 3 months, there's definitely going to be some things that you can do to, make your blog more successful. So I'm going to end the introduction with that, and then we're going to have a couple more videos. I'm having to do these videos in like segments because I can only upload to YouTube. If you're familiar with YouTube, you can only upload a certain amount of time, and I don't want you guys to have like a 80-minute video of me chit-chatting. So I'm gonna do some segments through this training. So this will be the end of our introduction video, and then we're gonna get right started into creating your blog from the very start. So the second video of our training is gonna be starting up a blog. So if you already have a blog started, you might want to skip over starting up a blog, and you might want to go to the third video for this week, which is gonna be customizing your blog. We're gonna begin customizing it, okay? So thanks guys for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in just a few minutes.